Hello, welcome to another Connections video. I feel no shame about begging you for a comment to encourage me to keep doing these, but some very kind comments came through already on yesterday, for what is for me today's video. So thank you. And I learnt that airheads are not even possibly a candy bar, but are something called taffy. I don't even know what that is. Somewhere between marshmallow and fudge or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's look at this board. Wicked gingerbread, full talk, possessed venom, alien drool, haunted dreams, snorebore, had gladiator, white held. My goodness. Right, had, held, bore, and possessed are all synonyms, and that takes us away from the possessed, haunted, wicked. Mislead. They all mean owned. Yes, okay, that was good. Gingerbread. You could have a gingerbread man. You could have a white man. That's not the connection. Gingerbread. Gingerbread house. Haunted house. Interesting. White House. I believe a president lives there. I don't know. Or just connections with witches. Hansel and Gretel, I'm sure there's gingerbread in that. And Wicked is a musical and movie all about witches. I don't know. Venom. Venom and drool, things that snakes have. I don't know if they really have drool. Alien. Alien and Gladiator and Wicked are clearly movies. I mean, a lot of these could be movies, and I wouldn't necessarily know. I mean, Wicked, Gladiator, and Alien are all massive movies that, in each case, I feel I should have watched and I haven't. It takes a lot for a movie to be big enough that I feel I should have watched it, let alone to be big enough that I did watch it. I don't really know what's going on there, but I do think Wicked, Gladiator, and Alien go together as movies. And they're all slightly different time periods. They've had sequels. I mean, Wicked, we know, is going to have a sequel. No, I'm struggling a bit with that. Full white, haunted drool, snore, talk. Snore and dream, things you do at night. Things you do in bed. Drool, you might do. Drool, dream and snore. No. Snore, talk, full. What's full doing? Full is very generic, so is white. They must be types. Oh, Full House from poker. Haunted house, white house, gingerbread house. Okay, I'm going for that. I was thinking of kind of real houses. Full House hadn't occurred to me. There we go, that's the purple one. I didn't even know that that would be the case. Right. Oh, you could talk in your sleep, you could snore in your sleep, you could drool in your sleep, and you could dream in your sleep. And that is going to make Venom a movie that I should know and don't. Is it just going to be movies, or is there some actual thing that connects these as movies? I don't think a single actor or actress could be relevant. They might all be the hit movie of their year. Movie series with 2024 releases. I mean, that's cunning in a way. I mean, there was something to connect them, and that's good. The 2024 release of Wicked in a series, that's quite amusing, I think. Because the point about that is that it's the first in a series, but we have been forewarned that it is a series. That's quite amusing, I think. Anyway, fairly straightforward, good. Skill, I don't know what this mark means, very random. Oh, wow. I started with the hardest category today. I'm quite proud of that. That's very odd. And it was yellow. That's quite unusual in its own right. Wow, interesting. Anyway, I'll be back with another one in a moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Right, another connections to do, and we've got Halo, Rigatoni, Air Wings, Romeo, Harp, Dip, Dwell, Pizza, Parish, Linger, Vibe, Bernie, Aura, Beer, Insist. Well, what I was seeing at first there was a lot of Italian, Rigatoni, Romeo and Pizza, but I don't think that's necessary. And I think the connection between rigatoni and pizza is so obvious and so unsupported by other things that I'm not going to go for a foods one. Beer, pizza, rigatoni and wings, the ingredients for a great night out. There was a Irish lager called Harp as well. No, this is irrelevant. I need to find something else. Linger, dwell. Those are connections I could probably hang on with. If you're vibing, does it mean you're sort of chilling and not really doing anything else? You're just being? No, it's not good enough, is it? Insist. To harp on about something is to insist on it and to dwell on the same topic. Oh, and maybe to linger on the same topic? These are definitely connected, I feel, and I need something else that means to just keep on about something. I think linger's the only option. I'm going to try them together. There we go. Keep going on about with on. There we go. Right. Aura, air, vibe. And what? Oh, halo and wings. These are things an angel will have, and an aura, perhaps. Now, weirdly, despite the fact that aura and vibe are pretty much synonymous now, I don't think you could say an angel had a vibe. An angel might have pizza, or dip, or rigatoni, or beer. I don't know. I can't find another one that an angel really will have. Maybe it is vibe or air. That doesn't make none of those makes sense. Aura, air, and vibe. I mean, halo, wings, and maybe they're part of a logo. A logo that I won't know. You know, there might be some sort of pizza devil chain that has a halo and wings and pizza, and I'm literally making that up. Bernie, what's Bernie? Weekend at Bernie's is a sort of frat movie which probably has beer and pizza. Romeo, what's Romeo doing here? Romeo can be a generic term for a flirtatious male. Wow, I don't know. There are so many. This is not one where I can't see any connections. I can see loads of possible connections. I mean, you could literally claim that pizza, dip, beer, and rigatoni were ingredients for a good night in. I couldn't really argue with you. But, okay, parish. Haven't at all had any thoughts. Well, Parish and Romeo. Rome and the letter O. Paris and the letter H. Riga is a European capital, followed by Tony and Bern in Switzerland. There we go. That's the purple set. European capitals. Gosh. Right. So we haven't lost halo or wings. Well, we also haven't lost aura, air, and vibe. Oh, okay. If halo, air, vibe, and aura are all somewhat intangible things relating to a person that you might sense rather than see, how about that? Yeah, intangible quality. That leaves dip, pizza, chicken wings. What is dip, pizza, beer, and wings? Like It's going to say something like ingredients for a night in, something bizarre like that. Game day fare. I mean, how parochial. We had parish earlier. How parochial is that, USA? I'm telling you, no other country apart from perhaps Canada understands what you mean by game day fare. Beer, dip, pizza and wings. Obviously that is if you're going to sit in watching. Does it have to be the NFL? Could you be watching the NHL or MLB, NBA with that combination? Beer, dip, pizza and wings. I mean, anybody who started with that is either doing that every week or is mad. Let's have a look at the results here. Is anybody gone green first? Because I think it's crazy. Let's analyse the game. So fairly straightforward. That was quite easy one. I mean, there were ways of getting lots of the connections. Loads of people, 35% of people started with wings, dip, pizza and beer as game day fare. That has really stuck it in my face. Goodness me. It's only me who thinks that's a bit odd. Oh well. Have a great game day when it gets to the weekend. Bye for now. Hello, welcome to another connections board, and we have a connoisseur in the bottom corner and honker. Honker, snout, trunk and beak. Oh, they're all types of nose, but so is snoot. So there are at least 5 noses here. That's very cruel. Maybe trunk isn't really a nose. I mean, I know an elephant's trunk is sometimes described as a proboscis, and I don't know if that's meant to be different from a nose. Right, let's have a look at other things. Critic, snob, expert, and connoisseur. I mean, they're all specialists, particularly in wine. I'm trying that. I think it's probably all right. Ones with discerning tastes. What happened to aesthetes? Anyway, we've got butter. Sorry, that is for people who follow our streams and who remember the one about language, which was brilliant. Free. Breast. Butter. Something about chickens going on here. Butter, beak, breast. Parts of a chicken. If only they had a snout or a snoot. Surely snoot and snout can't be in the same group of slang terms for a nose. Oh, a chest and a trunk you could put things in, and a case and a crate. That's got to be right. Storage containers. Okay, so butter. What's butter doing? Again, butterball chickens or butter chicken, very nice Indian dish. Butter, breast, free and back. They are all the beginnings of swimming strokes. Freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke and butterfly. That's what they are. Purple. Starts of swimming strokes, and then these must all be snout and snoot are in the same group of slang for noses. That's got to be a bit easier than normal. This as a schnoz. Wow, fantastic. Literally, you might hear snout in the UK. You would never hear honker. You might hear beak, just possibly for a very pointy nose. Snoot, nonsense. Schnoz, nonsense. Honker, nonsense. But they're fairly guessable. Anyway, let's have a look at how tough the term. It's got to be a bit easier than normal, I figure that one. A 2. No, 1 out of 5. Very easy. Lot 40% with no errors. Oh, somebody did tell me an interesting thing that you can do, but I've forgotten what it was, so I don't know. 29% like me started with the discerners. Oh, 51% started with the schnozzes. That was really easy. It was obviously easy not to include trunk. Interesting. I didn't think that was easy. Maybe people are very biologically informed, or I'm uninformed. Anyway, there we go. That is another Connections, and there'll be another one for you in a moment. Bye now. Hello, welcome to another Connections, and I think the video is going to be delayed. We're not going to do it after 4 this time because of weekend movements. Right, detective question, suspect, chord, challenge, match, contest, deal, pose, alibi, dispute, tinge, hue, shade, clue, tone. Clue, detective, and alibi. They're very much things from a crime series, aren't they? Alibi, detective, and clue. But then what would the fourth one be? A suspect, I suppose. I'm going to go for it. I may be being misled. Clue and question. Yeah, I may be being misled, but I'm going to try it as just standard features of a mystery. There we go. That's right. Okay, good. Dispute. Contest, question, and challenge. All as verbs mean the same thing. I probably mispronounced one of them. Contest, question, dispute, and challenge. Yeah, take issue with. Okay, shade, tinge, tone, and hue are all light, well, they're all colours basically. And then we're going to be left with deal, pose, chord, and match. I think this is right. This is the yellow one, yeah. Now, I don't know why pose, chord, deal, and match connect. Pose, chord. I mean, there is something about chord and deal and match. They're kind of using a number of things and putting them together. Pose, not so much. They're not anagrams, they're not one letter short of anything. Match is the problem in all of that sort of thing. There might be one letter longer than something, math, or one letter different from something, but that's hard, too hard. What was it that we struggled with? Rhymes of American presidents, O's, ord, eel, atch. I mean, you could come up with something like, no, I don't know. I just don't know what's going on with this. Pose, chord, deal. Chord is odd. There's a lost chord. Things that could be lost. Lost pose. There are chords in using all the letters. But I don't know how to relate pose at all. Okay, I'm just going to find out what it is because I don't know. I hope it's something really obscure that I could never have got. Strike. Wow. You see, I don't even know if I agree. Strike a pose, that's fine. Strike a deal, yes. Oh, you can strike a literal match. Okay, I'm okay with those three, maybe. Strike a chord. You play a chord. I'm unaware that you could strike a chord, but I didn't think of that, and I could have done, so there you go. This must be easier than usual, but not because of purple, is my view, which will be the hardest one to get, and nobody will have got it first. 1 out of 5 difficulty, definitely easier, and purple, 2% got it first. Well, it's not none. Well done, those 2%. Wow. Anyway, that's another one. See you again in a moment with more. Bye for now. Right, one more Connections and then we'll wrap this up as a video. Swiss Swallow Sorry Street, all S's in the top row. Munster Mart, Blue Hawk, Duck Down, Pot Partridge, Griffin, Grouse, Pickles, Hangdog. Hangdog. That means looking sad or blue or sorry or down. Yes, those are probably the blue category. They're not, they're the yellow category. Right, hawk, swallow, duck and partridge and grouse are all birds. Griffin is half a bird. I think it's half a bird, half a lion or something. Munster is I'm not sure it's spelt like that as a cheese. It's a province of Ireland. Oh, there's a Munster family. I mean, that should probably be my first connection is, yes, a Munster family on TV, a partridge family, a Swiss, the Griffins. They're in something that I should obviously watch, like South Park or American Dad or something. It's something that I should know very well and I don't. Swiss Family Robinson or Pickles is a bit strange. Is there a family? I'm going to try, I don't know, I don't want to try Swiss because Robinson would be the surname. I am going to try Swiss though. TV, no, it's not right. See, the trouble is I don't know the fourth family there. That's very annoying. That's what that category will be though. So, hawk, duck, swallow and grouse could be left as the birds. That would leave mart, pop, pickles and street. Only one of them is wrong. Mart. Mini-mart. So many things could go before mart, pop and street and be standard part of US culture and I wouldn't know. Is it worth me choosing duck, swallow, grouse and hawk and hoping those are the four birds? I'm going to try it. Yes, birds that are verbs. Well, there's more to those birds than meets the eye. Right, so Partridge, Munster and Griffin I definitely want to put into the families, TV families category. So, since they didn't go with Swiss, Swiss must be in this remaining category. Swiss roll, Swiss... No. Swiss. Swiss Cottage is a British tube station. Swiss... See, the trouble is, this is some sort of food, isn't it? In the US that I just don't know. Swiss chocolate. So, my instinct is that Pickles might be a family name, much more than Mart, Pop or Street. So I'm going to try and combine it with the other families. There we go. And you're going to have to tell me who the Pickles family are, because I don't know. And that instinct was good. But that leaves me with the purple category, Mart, Swiss, Pop and Street. And these will go with some word. I mean, I could spend a bit more time trying to figure out what it is. But since I can't come up with a Swiss one, I just don't think I'm going to know. I only know a Swiss roll, really. Let's see. I'm going to just find out. Words after K. See, Kmart, yes, that is an American chain store that I've heard of. K-pop is Korean pop music. I've heard of that. That's, I suppose, literally I could have spotted it from that in theory. K-street, I don't know what that means. K-Swiss, I don't know what that means. So that's a very tough category. I'm hoping, I mean, given that international people play this, I'm assuming that that was quite a tough set. Let's have a look at the how tough was today's puzzle link. Exceptionally tricky compared with recent connections, 62% failing. Not surprising to me, and the easiest category to get going was the one I started with, the dejected. The birds that are verbs wasn't too bad. The others were very hard, especially the words after K. And I mean, given that I don't know two of them, that really categorizes as extremely hard for me. But that's clever. I mean, it's a clever connection, I dare say, but very, very difficult. Anyway, how did you get on with that? It'd be very interesting to know in the comments. Also, as always, I'm begging you to put a comment if you want me to keep doing this and if you enjoy this bit of the content, because it's a bit different from the rest. And we will see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.